let's go over here to Joe Brandon when he sat up here and said, investigators are still uncovering C-19 pandemic aid fraud. Everybody think it's a game, child. Everybody think it's a game.
Which was passed by the Congress, ended up in the hands of those who either didn't need it or criminal syndicates who outright stole the money. My message to those cheats out there is this: you can't hide. We're going to find you. We're going to make you pay back what you stole and hold you accountable under the law.
That was President Biden signing legislation to extend the statute of limitations for some pandemic-related fraud. Senior congressional.
Okay, so it's real, child. Don't say that I made it up. Don't say that I made it up. I'm just letting y'all know. You probably need to come forward. We learned that the other day.
National correspondent Rachel Scott follows up on the effort to crack down on COVID funding fraud as part of her series Through the Cracks.
It's been called an unprecedented wave of fraud.
Tonight in Florida, a pastor and his son arrested for allegedly stealing more than $8 million in federal COVID relief funds.
Scammers taking advantage of government aid for businesses, used instead to buy mansions, luxury handbags, sports cars, cryptocurrency, even a rare Pokemon card. 3 years later, unsuspecting victims are still paying the price.
The loan was for $92,500, and it was for my livestock farm. I don't have a livestock farm.
Oh yeah, some people was doing putting it in other people's names, so that's some of the fraud too, y'all. Some of these poor people are dealing with identity fraud where they use their names and stuff in order to get the funds as well, child. This mess is a mess, y'all.
As COVID-19 spread and the country shut down, Congress approved the largest stimulus package in history, the $2 trillion CARES Act, a lifeline to businesses, hospitals, and local governments on the verge of economic ruin.
A decision was made at the outset of the pandemic. Speed was the key. We're going to send the money out. We're not going to vet people. That was
I told y'all. I told you. I got that $1,000 in 48 hours, child. They was spending that money like it was Halloween, child. Here you go. So who thinks that they about to get $3 million and no one is ever going to come through and say, hey, excuse me. Child, I can't make it up.
a bad choice.
Inspector General Michael Horowitz, now leading the team of independent watchdogs tracking trillions in pandemic relief, says the Small Business Administration ignored key warnings.
What recommendations specifically were ignored?
The Small Business Administration Inspector General, right at the outset of the pandemic, said, stop relying on self-certifications. Check people. Make sure they're real people. That didn't happen until 2021.
ABC News reviewed several reports from the SBA Inspector General and found a troubling pattern. The agency was late, taking a recommended step to weed out fraudulent loan applications that should not have been approved, and for a year had no system to track identity theft claims as they came in.
Not a bit. Not one bit set up. How would the SBA be able to track so many people who would be going to apply for this loan? I don't even blame the Small Business Administration at the end of the day. I don't. This was something, in my opinion, if they weren't going to put the stopgaps in order to look at every application, there's no way they would be able to keep up with it. And it was straight, just give them the money. Just give them the money. Just give them the money based off of what they said. Set up. Shout out to Julius. He said, show the story of the cop that gave the police station address on his fraudulent PPP application. No joke. We looked at that on Monday. We saw the mayor, the police. Child, these people. Listen, these, like many of these people, because there was enough people that were just stupid. But some of these people, it's like, you smarter than this. Like, come on now, you should be smarter than this. This don't make no damn sense, child.
Richard Lowe was a practicing physician for 37 years. He says he and his wife, Donna, got a letter from the SBA demanding they pay back $100,000 in loans they say they never took out for a farm that doesn't exist.
Our IDs were stolen by someone who took out 2 SBA loans. Those SBA loans have caused the government to hound us.
According to the government's top watchdog, the SBA awarded $5.4 billion in small business relief to nearly 70,000 applicants with suspect Social Security numbers. 2 administrations and more than $5 trillion in aid later, investigators are still scrambling to make sense of how much of that money has been siphoned off by fraudsters.
Do we have any idea what the scope is of fraud?
I've said it wouldn't surprise me if it exceeded well over $100 billion, but we're still chasing the money and following the fraud.
In a statement to ABC News, the SBA declined to comment on the Loza situation, but says it is committed to providing expeditious relief to victims of identity theft, with the Biden administration preparing to announce an executive order that officials have promised for months, focused on aiding and protecting victims, as the Justice Department's team of COVID fraud prosecutors continues to go after scammers.
Oh, they coming at you. They coming for that ass, okay? Now, they might not get everybody, all right? They might not get everybody, but they gonna get enough bodies, all right? So I'm doing old to new, working our way up from back to front, child, because let's move on. Ain't got nothing else we need to hear. So, daughter of former Broward was what we looked at the other day with all the sheriffs, right? In Florida, Broward County, right? Mayor accused of defrauding $300,000 in PPP loans, child. Lord help the people. Lord help the people.
Now here at 4:30, the daughter of a former mayor of Broward County, who is now running for a seat in the U.S. Congress, is under arrest. Hello again, everybody. The daughter of Dale Holness is accused of defrauding hundreds of thousands of dollars from a federal COVID-19 relief program.
And it was her father who led his county through most of the COVID-19 pandemic, as you might remember. 7's Vanessa Medina live in Plantation with this arrest. Vanessa.
Pause, Vanessa. Elizabeth, don't get yourself in trouble and then have your boss come looking for me, child. Child. No. Pay attention, y'all. Don't be getting fired. Don't be getting in trouble. Don't be getting put on nothing and then try to blame it on me. Y'all go to work. Team replay, child. Team replay. Oh my God, y'all are too funny. Please make sure you hit the like button and pay attention to your bosses while you listening, y'all, okay?
That's right. This is the office and the campaign headquarters of longtime Broward County politician Dale Holness. And now his daughter is in trouble with the feds, accused of lying to acquire more than $300,000 in PPP loan money from the federal government. So this is Demara Holness here. She calls herself...
Hey, girl.
Hey, spiders, makeup, weave.
Hey.
We got a new song. You are the gift that keep on giving us, forgiving us, forgiving us, forgiving us, forgiving us, forgiving us.
Hey. Now listen. I know the sisters is going to get all upset and everything, okay? Shout out to everybody that is here on Team Replay and live right now. Seriously. You are already the damn mayor's child and you out here doing illegal stuff. You think that's not going to bring shame to your family? Woo!
Herself a political consultant. She proudly boasts that she is the daughter of former Mayor Dale Holness, and the feds say she lied to get federal relief money. Now, according to...
I wonder what she was doing with that money. Hair looking good. Them spiders is looking good, child. Shout out to Tone for another 2. Thank you so much. He says not the mayor again. So her father is the mayor. This is not the actual mayor like we saw before. Okay. So at least this is, well, not at least, because she's still bringing shame to the family. This is the mayor's daughter. She still should know better. She should have known. Well, listen, common sense is if he's the damn mayor, he probably taught her some things, but she would rather do what most of them are doing, buy a bunch of crap that you can't afford. Because at the end of the day, most of the things that these people did was buy crap that they couldn't afford. So when all these people are on TikTok talking about, I can't afford life, oh my God, I can't afford food, I can't afford my car, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, right? No one is seemingly buying a freezer to put a bunch of food in with their PPP fraud. I don't think I heard anybody who's buying a refrigerator or a home where they're bringing in the homeless. They're not doing anything for anybody but their damn selves. So it's greed, and you poor. You're not even poor at the end of the day. You just want to flex for social media. So it comes down to the same damn thing as everybody else. You want to show off and make it look like. That's why you can't believe a thing, honestly, on damn internet. Everybody lying. Everybody lying. The man just on the other thing said they want to get cars, bags, vacations, homes, mansions, not even homes, mansions. Like what? Like this is what you're doing in order to go to jail, have a felony on your record. You can't really work many places thereafter. Child, ain't no empathy or sympathy for these people either. Except for the people that were frauded, meaning identity theft, and was taken out in their name. We got empathy and sympathy for them, but these people, hell no. Hell no. Shout out to RL or get a Roth IRA. Like, no, it's all a bunch of BS that they wanted to get because they're too busy trying to, like I always say, live like the quote unquote celebrities, the Kardashians, the people on all the blogs, all the quote unquote Instagram models, all that foolishness. People be lying, okay? Shout out to Dr. G being difficult as usual. Messy is lying about having 20K subs. I thought you unsubscribed. You back? I thought you unsubscribed. You crazy. Shout out to everybody that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
Officials, they say that DeMera Wholeness, according to the loan application, it falsely stated that Wholeness Consulting had 18 employees and had...
Hold on a second. I'm sorry to interrupt. It says that she is the president of the Broward County Democratic Black Caucus, daughter of Broward County Mayor Dale Honus, a real estate agent, phone repair, boss lady. Shit. I'm gonna have to title it when I clip this, boss lady. Oh, child. I'm sorry, shit is funny. You can't make it rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, y'all. I tell you, things is winter ain't going no damn where. I can't find the drop.
You cannot make this shit up.
At an average monthly payroll of $120,000. According to the feds, from July 2020 to September 2020, defendant Wholeness began issuing checks to persons in order to make it appear as if Wholeness Consulting had full-time employees and was complying with the conditions of the PPP loan. At the direction of the defendant, Wholeness, the persons receiving the checks endorsed the checks, returned the checks to defendant Wholeness, which is DeMera. According to the feds, then she would give them a couple $100 and would cash the checks herself. Now, Dale Honus saying that he is estranged from his daughter, and he has released a statement that
he's estranged from his daughter. I bet he is estranged from that ass because he was trying to get into Congress when this happened. Child.
Reads in part, DeMera has had no access to my real estate business office or had my permission to use my address or conduct business on behalf of the Wholeness family name nor myself. She's had no access to my office since 2018. He goes on to say she has made it clear to me on multiple occasions that she's an adult and as such has conducted her own affairs. If she has done wrong, I hope she learns from this and uses this as a lesson to better conduct her life in the future. So
shout out to Daddy. Shout out to Daddy. He said, oh, you want to be grown? Shout out to a man who said that you're going to accept the consequences of your damn actions. And I'm sure she was like, damn. Child. He said, I know I taught you better than that.
Use your common sense.
Tesla, bitch. I'll buy it.
He said, "Nah, child, you're not gonna mess up my name. I'm getting up into Congress or wherever he was running for."
So back out live again. This is Dale Holness's campaign headquarters. He is planning a run for Congress. Of course, this is a PR nightmare for his campaign and his team. We did go inside a short time earlier to see if anyone there would speak, and there was no comment. However, he did send us that statement. Now, Demara, also, we did go to her address that has been listed on her forms, and that address, there was no comment as well. So we'll have much more for you in the next hour, of course, at 5:30. For now, reporting live in...
Thanks, girl. We appreciate that. Shout out to Mr. Holness, who said, "I ain't going down. You gone, girl. You gone, girl. I'm not going to be the one." Good luck to you. Hopefully you learned a daggone lesson. Well, I ain't got time.
We do not care.